Hello students, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Now I believe that if you are watching this video, it means that you have successfully enrolled for our online classes. Now this is one of the classes that we're going to be looking at. So in this class, we're going to be looking at the 5 vehicle license classes that we have in Zimbabwe. So these are something that you need to know. So before we begin, please do make sure that you get your writing materials done. Write down all the notes. So remember, I always say that you benefit a lot from school if you treat school as such. So also do kindly note that after the end of this lecture, I'll give you a link so that you can write down an exam. I need you to write an exam to make sure that you properly understood everything that we're discussing about. So there's an exercise after this lecture to make sure that write that one. Okay, so also remember that I'm available for anything that you want me to clarify. So do make sure that you let me know and you get hold of me via WhatsApp. So let's begin. Okay, so the first class that we want to talk about is class 1. So the vehicles that are in class 1 are what we call public service vehicles. So these are vehicles that ferry people from one place to another. So for a driver to be able to be qualified to attain a class 1 driver's license, they need to be 25 years and also they need to be medically fit. There is what is called a DMC, which is an abbreviation which stands for driver's medical certificate. So driver's medical certificate, right, is valid for 1 year. So because class 1 is for public service vehicles, the drivers have to be much older, which means 25 years and above. And also we have to make sure that the drivers are physically capable for them to drive these type of vehicles. So these drivers are required to undergo medical examinations each and every year. So if they pass, they are given what is called a DMC, which is a driver's medical certificate that is valid for 1 year. So these drivers have to undergo that medical examination. So remember, they have to be 25 years and medical fit. Now class 2. Now I want to talk about class 2. Class 2 is for our heavy vehicles. So for someone to drive a class 2, they have to be 18 years or above. So as you can see, this is a class 2. Remember, a vehicle is a vehicle with a net mass of 2,300 kilograms. So that's something that you need to know. Okay, for someone to attain a class 2 driver's license, they need to be 18 years or older. Now let's look at class 3. Now class 3, that's where we have motorcycles here. Now for class 3, for someone to attain a class 3, they need to be 16 years or older. Now I sincerely hope that you are writing these things down, right? So write these things down. Let's go for class 4. Class 4 is what we call light motor vehicles. Now for someone to attain a class 4 driver's license, they need to be 16 years or older. So the minimum age there is 16 years. Now let's look at class 5. Okay, now let's look at class 5. Now class 5 is what we call construction and farm vehicles. Now for someone to attain a class 5 driver's license, they need to be 18 years or older. So in class 5 year vehicles like our combined harvesters, these are agricultural vehicles, right? Also if tractor is also in class 5. Now when I mention tractor, there is something that I want to discuss about, what is called a tractor's permit. Now see, a tractor's permit is not necessarily a class 5 driver's license, but it's something that is given to someone who's good at driving a tractor, but it's not necessarily a driver's license. So if someone is given a tractor's permit, it does not necessarily mean that they can drive any other vehicle that is in class 5, although a tractor is in class 5. So a question may come like this and say, can someone who has a tractor's permit be allowed to drive any other vehicle that is in class 5? Or if that's not correct, right? For we know that if a driver has a tractor's permit, is only allowed to drive a tractor only, because remember the keyword being tractor's permit. It's a tractor, so it's a permit for a tractor. So what I want you to take away from this is that a tractor is in class 5. Okay, so also you have bulldozers, things like that. So these are construction vehicles, the kind of vehicles that you see if the road that is being constructed, or there's a building or high project like that, or a dam like that. These are vehicles that are in class 5, and for someone to attain a class 5 driver's license, they need to be 18 years or older. So that's it, guys. We just discussed about class 1, class 2, class 3, and class 4 and class 5. Now let's just just take a rundown so that you make sure that you completely understood this. Remember, class 1, that's for buses, right? These are public service vehicles and you need to be 25 years and older. I seriously hope, guys, we're writing notes. Class 2, that's our heavy vehicles. You need to be 18 years or older. So a heavy vehicle, remember, it has a net mass of 2,300. Class 3, motorcycle. Class 4, light motor vehicles. And class 5, our farm and construction vehicles. So remember, there is an exam that I want to give you. So as soon as you finish watching this, there's an exam that I want you to partake. Then an exam that will just ask you about the 5 vehicle classes. Okay, so do make sure that you write that one. That will make so that I can be assured that you have completely gone through this course. So let's just try this one, right? The legal age for driving a vehicle is 18 years. We just need that one. So guys, that's it. So I seriously hope that you have gone through this course and you've understood everything. So in the next lecture, we're going to be talking about the correct robot life sequence and how you can know the correct robot life sequence. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next lecture. Goodbye.